Hey folks, this is Kim. Welcome to livemorenow.net. As Paul and I launched livemorenow.net, we decided that getting more involved in social media was going to be an important part of us spreading our thoughts and ideas. But I was getting pretty overwhelmed by the ever-growing icons from which to choose. And we figured that we can't be the only ones trying to navigate our way through this. So we decided to create this Beginner's Guide to Social Media series. So some of you might be trying to keep up with the latest trends, or some of you might be trying to grow a business. And today's episode is going to be about Pinterest. So what the heck is Pinterest? Pinterest is a free website where users can upload, save, and sort images and other media, known as pins, to various pin boards or just boards. The way I like to look at this is to kind of look at each board as if it were maybe a bulletin board. So you can consider each of your personal boards, and you can have as many boards as you like as your own personal bulletin board where you pin various articles, pictures, or videos based on the categories that you've created that are of interest to you. Now, some of the most popular categories are do-it-yourself projects, recipes, quotes, travel ideas, and wedding ideas. So let's take a quick look at my Pinterest page. Okay, so I'm kind of excited because today I get to use my husband's supercomputer, but you certainly don't need that. But we're going to go to Pinterest.com. And from here, this is where you would sign up. You can sign up using your Facebook account or simply entering in an email and creating a password. So let's go check out my page. I'm going to log in using Facebook. And right away it opens up to some other pins that they think will be of interest to me based on some of my previous pins. So here's where I'm going to go to my boards. Here you can see I have created 11 boards. I have 68 pins, which again could be articles, pictures, and videos. I have 5 pins that I've liked. I have 6 people following me, and I am following 25 people. Keep in mind that I've only been really actively involved in Pinterest for a couple weeks, so I am still learning, but I'm getting a pretty good idea. So let's take a look at one of my boards that I've created. And again, you can name these whatever you want. I literally typed these words in. So we'll check out Be Happy and Healthy. So I recently read this article from the Huffington Post. Blind man sees his wife for the first time in a decade after getting bionic eye, which I thought was touching. So let's check this out. If this were somebody else's pen, here is where I could add a comment. Up here, I could like it, or I could do what they call repinning it, which is kind of like the share feature in Facebook. So let's say I want to pin it. And I've got, here is a drop down that shows all of my boards that I've already created, or I can create a new one from here. So let's pick Happy Stories. And it gives you the option to post it to your Facebook account or to Twitter, whatever you want to do. And then just click Pin It. Now I happen to repin my own article to a different board of mine, but we're kind of pretending that that was a different user's pin. So one other feature that I really like about Pinterest is you can add this this pin button to your browser, so you can pin something from any website, which I really like because I don't always have time to necessarily log in to Pinterest to go in and pin something. But if I'm moving through the internet and I see something that I think is interesting, I can just click this P button. So over here I have an article that happens to be from my website. Cutting your cable cord isn't as hard as you think. And let's say I want to pin that. I just click pin. I click the P and just click pin it. And again, it'll ask me to which board I want to pin it. And I think I have one on ways to save money. Yeah, Okay, so we'll do ways to save money and pin it. And I don't want to see it now because I'm too busy. And there I am. I'm still at the original website from which I started. Okay, but let's go take a look at how that shows up on my Pinterest page. I saved that I pinned it to ways to save money. And from here you can see cutting your cable cord isn't as hard as you think by livemorenow.net. So pretty cool. So I've really found Pinterest to be a lot of fun. It's very image-based, and you can search for just about anything that you're interested in, and you will probably find it. So get in there and have some fun. So if you want to use Pinterest as a business, you can sign up as a business, and this will act sort of like your virtual storefront to your website. If you sign up as a business, you'll get some features such as their analytics. With their analytics, you can see things such as what folks save from your profile or the data that they're saving from your website. This will give you some new data about your audience and what interests them most. You can also use something called rich pins, which includes more information than on the pin itself rather than just an image. This feature is really ideal if you are selling a product from your website. Now, at livemorenow.net, some of these business features don't add a ton of value yet. We don't currently sell any products, but it is free. So if you have a website, I would definitely recommend signing up as a business. It's also worth noting that over 80% of the users on Pinterest are women. So you'll want to take that into consideration, how you want to promote some of your services or products. For now, the best way for us to use Pinterest is to get more involved in the community who share similar interests to those that are important to us. But my final recommendation is that you just sign up, you get started, and you start to move around, and you'll find really what's going to work best for you. So there you have it, folks. That's my brief summary of Pinterest. Good luck getting started. Thanks for visiting livemorenow.net.